I listened to more 3-6 growing up, man. I never really know that. It was kind
Cocaine
of
and
gimmicky
syrup.
to me. It was just gimmicky to me. 3-6 is, I mean, I listen, like I told you, I listen to a lot of Project Pat, so of course I'm listening to 3-6.
But
Most unknown, like most known unknowns, whatever. Fire, smoke,
that's
whatever.
the one with side to side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Super fire, super fire. They got the what's on that? The gotta stay fly, fire. But I mean, I listen to them. I can name more songs off that than probably any Wu album. Don't mean Wu trash, just Wu's not my vibe. DJ, one of the greatest rebrands of all time. Agree, Joey. Agree. Juicy J kind of had fell off after a point. He was just like a, just
Taylor
like a,
Gang.
he was just like a throw-on feature artist that, like, you know, you just get on, like, you know, one song on the album. He doesn't really stand out. And Juicy J really, like, legit, I remember Juicy J was supposed to perform at my college, and people were standing out line. They were standing in line going crazy. A day before the man was even here, people were sitting up shop. Like, they was camping out to see Juicy J. And I was mind blown. He was camping out to see Juicy J. This man really switched up and
Wow,
had a
I'm gonna
nice
have to do a
rebound.
live tonight. They really disrespecting Bone in here.
Go for it. Go live. Let me see this nonsense. I'm about.
Wow, they really disrespecting Bone.
Nah, go live. Go for it.
Nah, man, the majority had bone, bro.
Nah, bro, but somebody, this, I ain't gonna say his name, but somebody said he got the only banger Bone Thugs got is the first of the month. Let's talk facts. Come on.
Big fact. Big facts.
Come on,
Crossroads
man.
too. You got
Come
Now
on.
you
Crossroads.
you
got
you can't
Crossroads.
really bang Crossroads. Like I'm not about to drive down the block bumping Crossroads.
Hey, he does got a point though. He does got a
First
point.
of the month, bro. First of the month is not the only. Oh man, that's crazy.
All right, name some more bangers that we all gonna know.
That's crazy.
Hey, I mean, like I just told you, the Wu don't got that many bangers either. But you can't tell me the Wu's not fire.
You remember this song right here? Take Me Home with Phil Collins. Take Me Home.
Nah, see, that's the thing. I really don't. No joke.
It came out in 07.
I really don't. No joke.
You remember Ghetto Cowboy?
On 7, he'll listen to Chameleon by that time, bro.
Yeah, I know the Chameleon joint with whatever his name is.
You heard a Ghetto Cowboy, right?
Nah, go for it. See, look, you gotta realize that you are. I mean, let me put it like this: I'm a Cam fan, I'm a Dipset fan, but I also gotta know that what I know as their songs and their hit songs and all the like fan base knows, a regular person may not know. Like a regular person might know I really mean it. They gonna know the Dipset anthem, but I can't expect them to know any more Dipset songs after that. Like those are. They only gonna know the popular song. I mean, what else? Like, what else can I say that somebody would know as like a Dipset song? Like, honestly, they gonna know like 2-3 songs. I can't expect them to know. All right, I mean, I give you that one too. But what else? Like, I mean, I would think everything they got is bangers, but you could throw Ballin' in there too. The Jim Jones Ballin'. After that is Crickets.
but that goes for Dipset though. Like, look, the average person that's not a Dipset fan, they don't know what really I really mean it. They never heard that song before.
All right,
Joy say Migos been on top longer than people care about Bones.
So it ain't about who been on top, bro. It's about they got more record. The debate is they have more than first of the month. But look, okay, same thing for me. Okay, look. It's like this. When Bone dropped 1997 Eternity, they was playing more than first of the month on the radio. They was playing Crossroads, first of the month, and like 2 other songs. Okay, now look, if you didn't buy the third album, because the first album was creeping on the come up. Okay, if you didn't buy the third album, okay, the second album. If you didn't buy the other album, the one with it's called The Art of War, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Okay? That's the song with Pac and Big was on there. I mean, Pac and Bone was on there. Okay? It's called Thug Love. So if you didn't buy that album, you wouldn't know about the rest of the stuff like Look Into My Eyes or Body Rot or Player Hating. You wouldn't know about those records because if you didn't hear the album. So same thing with Dipset. If a person don't know about Dipset and they not a Dipset fan and all they listen to, let's say the radio, like you did, you listened to the radio and you heard first of the month, right? You didn't buy the album, right? So if a person is not a Dipset fan and they never heard like
They gonna know like oh boy. That's all they probably.
Yeah, they gonna know oh boy and hey mom. They not gonna know shit like really mean it and what's the other record on the Diplomat album? I really mean it and the other shit. What's the other shit?
The anthem. This anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of agree with that. I agree with that. But I feel like certain groups are just so like. I'm not saying Bones is like an obscure group, but they're kind of a group, at least to me and where I'm from, where we technically kind of forget about them. That's just me. Like we kind of forgot about them. Like there's other groups we know about. We constantly are listening and we trying to, keep up with. And to me, they're a group that kind of we don't really, like if we making a list, honestly, if we like name 5 rap groups, most people ain't even gonna even think of Bones. No disrespect to them.
That's fact.
I can't say that.
We could do like not even like a top 10, like legit. We on the street. We like let's say we in Times Square, we're in New York. We just asking random people, hey, can you name like 5 rap groups? And go, you got 30 seconds.
I guarantee you they're gonna say Bones. I guarantee you they're gonna say Bones.
But you a fan. That's the thing. You're a fan, so of course you gonna say it. But I'm not gonna say it. I know S ain't gonna say it. I don't think Joey's gonna say it. I mean, if you ask me right now, I doubt I would say it. I'm not saying they wouldn't be a top 10. Sure, they might be. Name 10 groups. Sure. But
okay.
5.
All right, I'm gonna make a post about that and see. We're gonna see what the
go for it. Yeah. Be like, name 5 groups or something like that.
They'll name Bone now because I made that post though.
No, legit. Just be like, name your top 5 like rap groups or something like that. And I'm telling you, you're gonna get a whole lot of the big artists, like even artists we don't listen to. You're gonna get a whole lot of Wu-Tang. You might get some Migos in there too. To be real with you,
get some Migos, some Outkast, some Wu-Tang.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of Outkast. Outkast is fan favorite.
Tribe.
Hold on,
a lot of Tribe.
Okay, let me ask y'all something about the duo. Would y'all put the Big Timers as a duo in there?
If we doing that, I like the Big Timers, but they not. Oh, that's. I don't know.
South,
I like
course.
the Big Timers.
You want to put them as top 5, like up there with UGK and Outkast, though?
Nah,
I will put Manny Fresh up there.
Huh? They got some fire.
Rap, bro.
They got some fire.
They do, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the way we viewed them. Because I feel like if we actually went back right now, let's sit there.
He has some bars on number 1 Stunner. Y'all sleep.
Nah. I legit think if we went back right now and we legit listen to a bunch of duos in a day, we might be like, Big Timers is up there. But I feel like when we listening to when we thinking of artists, we thinking about the impact they had. We thinking about how big they were.
Balling is my hobby.
Yeah, Big Timers might be a top 10. I don't know about 5.
What about TRU?
That wasn't a duo. That's a group.
I mean, group. You'll put them in the group?
Hell yeah, true one.
Top what?
They could be top 10.
Top 10 groups?
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, I mean, as long as you can make a good argument, I'm never mad at wherever you put up. If you got a good argument for like being top 5, I'm cool with it. If you got a good argument for top 10, I'm cool with it. I don't care where you rank them, but as long as they got, the body of work, following all that, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Rick Ross, bro. I just never could get into Rick Ross, but a person, like a person that's from Florida, they're going to bump Rick Ross all day. Exactly. But I guarantee you, I mean, back in the day, though, people would tell you Trick was that dude.
Oh, no, I agree. Because, all my older brothers are always, they big on Luke, they big on Trick, they was big on, I mean, I even had a brother that was really big on Plies. He thought Plies was going to blow higher than Rick Ross. And Plies had a lot of heat at first. But when I'm being unbiased.
Like if you look at Trick songs, okay, like BMF, I like that song. I like Diced Pineapples. That was a alright song. You the Boss, that was fire. Hustling and Astro Martin Music.
Fire.
That's 5. Now the rest of them, like Sorry, Idols Become Rivals, Devil Is a Lie, Box Chevy, Nobody's Favorite, Thug Cry, Here I Am. Those I'm not, Push It. I'm not feeling that.
It's hard. I like
Push It. I like the whole Port of Miami though. I might be biased to Port of Miami.
Port of Miami is fire.
When the Port of Miami was coming out, I remember DJ Khaled was. I mean, back then he was still a local DJ. He was on the radio all the time, hyping it up. Bro, that album is special. You ain't gonna tell me Port of Miami not fire to somebody that was there.
But is it better than Trick debut album though?
Hell yeah.
I mean, you got to realize it like this though. I'm comparing an album that I lived through versus an album that I'm going back and I'm listening to. I was there. I remember all the radio hype. I remember all the signs around my neighbor different.
So you didn't listen to Based on the True Story by Trick then?
Nah. And if I did, I was so young that if I compare it right now, I would have to go back and listen to it. So I'm comparing a regular album essentially versus, an album that I grew up with, and that's not really fair. So obviously I'm gonna pick Port of Miami. But
you probably need to go back and listen to Trick Based on the True Story.
I listen to everything y'all say. I listen.
Thug Niggas Don't Live That Long. I Be a Player. Those are the singles that he had on there. Snowing in Miami.
This is all I gotta say about Rick Ross though. And this is trying to be as unbiased as I can be. I'm gonna say I think if we're talking about just discography, all his albums combined, all his singles, all that, you can make a good case that Rick Ross, for right now, I'd say he's a top 10 artist, rapper. But I think you can probably make a pretty good case that albums, he's a top 10 artist all time. And it might be a stretch, but if we're talking about singles and albums, albums together.
Okay. What Trick album have you listened to?
Shit, I wouldn't even know. I would have to go back to tell you. But I haven't listened to a Trick album forever, so.
Oh, okay.
I know he got the Thug one, right?
Thug Holiday?
Because I'm a
Thug Matrimony?
Thugs R Us.
Yeah, that was a Thugs R Us. That was 2001. But he had Thug Holiday 2002, Thug Matrimony 2004.
Hey, but you gotta realize how young I was when these came out too, though.
Okay,
I'm 97.
So
these are coming out when I'm 4 or 5.
Oh, okay.
I can listen to the album. I'm not.
So that's a bad comparison with you then. So let's just say, better resume, T.I. or Rick Ross?
Ooh, that one's good. That one is a good. All right.
To me personally, I would give I'm Serious is a better album than Port of Miami. To me personally.
No. I'm legit thinking because
Dope Boys in the Trap alone 3-0.
But it's different when you
same concept. Dope Boys in the Trap, Every Day I'm Hustling. Same concept. Same first single. Which one better?
Different when he dropped. I agree. T.I. had a lot.
Dope Boys in the Trap? Come on, bro.
But I think, I don't know, I don't know. I'm an STI. I'm an STI now. I'm an edge him. I'm an STI. T.I. had a whole little movement with him. So, yeah.
Urban Legend.
Yeah, Urban Legend, Fire, The King. I remember that.
Trap music.
I had that bootleg.
T.I. versus T.I.P. The King. Paper Trail. Paperwork. Dime Trap.
All right. So, give me another artist that's close. Give me another artist that's close to Rick Ross on that level, though.
Jeezy.
No. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Motivation
one. I think Jeezy only, no disrespect to Jeezy, he only has two good albums. He has 101 and he has Recession. Everything else is garbage.
The who?
He got the Thug Motivation and he has Recession.
See, I just like 101 and 102. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't like Recession.
You didn't like the Inspiration?
That's 102.
Yeah, that's 102. Okay. You didn't like 103?
No, garbage. It was so overrated. That's what I mean. When I'm talking about going back and looking at artists.
What about the Autobiography? The one with the little Illuminati sign on the cover. The little dollar sign on the cover.
Not a fan. I'm just saying when I'm going back and I'm looking at artists and I'm trying to compare at least modern artists to Rick Ross, is really hard to find artists that have a discography that's close to him. And it's going to be hard for you to find somebody else besides.
What about Luda? Luda? You got to put Luda up there, bro. Nah, you can't do Luda like
got
that.
Classics, but I think part of Luda is just he just comes off as corny, and I know it's not his fault. There's just something corny about him.
Comical.
At least to me.
Yeah.
To me.
But they still hits though.
Nah, agree. But I mean, how many albums Luda got? The Chicken was fire.
He got Chicken and Beer.
People can't get through a whole Ludacris album, dog. Let's just be real.
Exactly.
Be real about it. I love Luda.
The first one you can. Yes, you can. Back for the first time? You didn't listen to the whole album?
No, I'm saying, but people in general don't listen to a whole Ludacris album. That's always been the thing with Luda.
Well, word of mouth, I could get through word of mouth, Back for the First Time, and Ludaversal, the one he dropped in 2015.
Hey,
I like those.
mean,
but you're right. Chicken and Beer and the Red Light District.
Red Light District was trash.
And Relapse Therapy, the one with War with
Release
God on there.
Fire.
That was fire. Yeah, the Red Light District was trash. Chicken and Beer was trash to me too.
I agree.
So you might be right. Rick Ross might have edged a little, but I don't know.
What about trash?
Theater of the Mind, Fire, 2008.
To feature. That was like a damn mixtape.
Hold up, Golden Grain.
That's a group album, but nah.
Disturbing the Peace. Okay.
Is there any artist y'all think that's maybe from like an older era that at least has some type of
Luda underrated, bro? He's up there with Punchline.
What the question was?
Luda is not underrated. He's very properly rated.
What your question is, Sam? Repeat the question, man.
Oh, all right. So if we talking about like artists with like good discography, who comes to mind like all the time? Like just like a single artist, not like a group. Don't count no group stuff. Just like one that has like crazy albums.
Master P.
LL Cool J.
Master P.
Okay. Good stuff.
Master P.
Good choice.
And DMX low key.
What y'all think about Kanye? We never really had this combo. I know some of us listened up early in our top 5. What's the general consensus on Kanye? What y'all think about Kanye?
Kanye never made a bad album to me. It's just the whole ghostwriting thing.
Okay. So that takes away from Kanye, you think?
Yeah. In my book it does.
All right. So for you, I guess your top artist has to be an artist that is writing all their whole writing, producing all that themselves, or you don't care about the production as long as they write most of it or all of it, or
if they truthful with it, I could accept it.
Okay, I respect that, because I mean, I feel like, you know how like when we listen to battle rap, we know, for example, like, we know K-Shine and DNA together, and we know every now and then, they writing bars for each other, they giving each other bars, and I'm with that. As long as you don't sound exactly like that person, I'm fine with that.
Right.
So same thing with like, if I'm in the studio, you're not gonna be in the studio solo. Most likely, you're gonna have your boy there. He gonna tell you, "Oh no, do this line like that." Let me, So I respect that.
Right.
But when you got the whole song, like, that's when I got issues with, like, the whole album's like, nah. It's crazy. I'm excited for G to go live. I'm ready to talk my shit. Be wildin'.
I'm gonna have it lit because I'm gonna actually play the records. I'm gonna play the Bone records that you sleep on.
It's not I'm sleeping on. I got nothing but respect for Bone. I'm their top group.
I'm gonna refresh your mind because you heard them through the years. You probably just don't remember them.
Hey, you might be 100% right. They're just a group I don't listen to. There's so many groups I don't listen to. I couldn't tell you too many NWA songs. Like I was telling you, I don't listen to none. I couldn't tell you too many Tupac songs. I couldn't tell you. Like, I'm not saying I didn't listen to Tupac growing up, but I couldn't tell you. Now, if a song came on, I'd be like, yo.
I mean, you know what? That's probably true with a lot of Pac fans because the average Pac fan or the average people that say Pac is trash, they only go off the singles they heard on the radio. They can't tell me a song that's on his album, Me Against the World.
I couldn't.
You know,
it could be a gun in my head, and I couldn't tell you one Pac song was
It
on the
ain't.
album that wasn't a
Yeah.
single. But Pac just never was appealing to me. There's nothing appealing. And even at my current age, there's nothing. When I open my Spotify, when I open my Apple Music, I don't have an urge to type in Tupac. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me continue listening to what I want. Let me go listen to this artist. Pac's never, been an inspiration. But in the same breath, Jay-Z, I've been inspired to, all right, let me go listen to some Jay-Z.
And the only reason that I say that Jay-Z is not the GOAT when you ask me about Jay-Z and all that, because personally, I think DMX is overall better than Jay-Z. DMX catalog and resume of albums alone is better than Jay-Z catalog.
Okay. Now I listen to some DMX though. I give you that one. DMX is fire.
X is underrated. People don't give DMX. DMX had a style that nobody brought to the game.
Yeah,
alone.
I could go back. And that's
nobody
thing.
ever done what
If
DMX did in the history of hip hop.
Artists has to be accessible for me to like want to go listen to.
Who
like,
prays on records, bro? Who give you a prayer on records and then give you a song right after it? Who talks about the devil Damien and give you a whole storyline of the devil in the third person point of view? Come on, man. Nobody don't do that.
DMX fire.
But most people gonna put the Pac, the Pac, Nas, Big, Jay-Z. That's your typical list on an everyday average. That's what they're gonna give you.
But I feel I just don't understand because everybody says that, but when you go back and like what separates those artists so much? Like I just don't get it. It just seems like
to me, Biggie is overrated. I done said that numerous. Biggie is overrated.
Like
that's
when
just
it's
me.
rap, a lot of people they just go for the generic response. They don't want to delve in and be like, oh, I like this artist a lot.
If Biggie got 2 albums, how can he be a GOAT? You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense. And then somebody want to say, well, if he was still alive, he would still be consistent and keep up with the game, and he'll have 8 albums like Jay-Z. No, you can't say that. You can't say that. You don't know if Jay-Z Biggie could have ended up being like a Jadakiss, like coming out with an album, flop, coming out with an album, flop, because that's how Jadakiss album basically does. It's not good enough for, you know what I'm saying? He don't put out the music consistent enough for the radio or whatever, I don't know. I mean, he put street music out. That's what Biggie did, but still, you can't say he would have sold platinum records. Each album, Biggie would have went platinum. You can't say that.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair. I mean, that's one of the biggest things. As soon as an artist dies, they automatically a legend. An artist is automatically blown up as.
But we know Pac would have sold. We know Pac would have sold regardless, because he would have made songs for the ladies. He would have made songs for this, for that, for that. Pac knew how to make records to address all audience. Biggie didn't really.
I can't really accept the argument that Biggie's top 5. I don't know. I think they're like, when we making these lists, you got to have a certain amount of albums at least. Because if you have like 3 or 4 albums, I think, all right, cool, you might be able to defend yourself. If you got one album, like anybody can have one good album. There's a lot of artists that have one good albums. Two good albums. Like, but if you're progressing, you got like 3, 4 albums and, maybe they're spread out or whatever. Cool, you in the combo. Man. Show me the record sales after that. Show me the impact. Show me the growth. Show me you getting better each album. Show me all that. Everybody first album when they got a unique sound is gonna sell. It's gonna be different.
Damn, I forgot to put Lauryn Hill in my top 5 R&B earlier, man. Damn, I'm tripping. Lauryn Hill gotta go in there. I gotta take Alicia out. I gotta put Lauryn Hill over Alicia. I'm sorry.
Good list, 100%.
Yeah.
One album, my nigga.
You
put Lauryn Hill in there for one album?
Nah, just her talent, man. Just her talent. Just her talent, bro. She
don't.
She can rap and sing like no other really can do. Okay, I'm gonna name 2 artists that nobody really that kind of fell off. Give me your opinion on them. First one is Mr. Cheeks and Petey Pablo. What y'all think of them?
Petey Pablo definitely fell off.
Petey Pablo went to jail, man.
But I don't know if you can necessarily say it.
I mean, who would you compare his music? Who would you compare him to now, as far as like when he came out with Freak League and the Helicopter song or whatever, versus now he was making hit to hit? But do you think he would have never fell off and he would have kept, if he never go through that or whatever? Do you think he could have Why he ain't bounced back yet? He been out like a year and a half.
It's hard to tell though. With certain genres, it's really hard to tell because it's all. I mean, rap is big on being pushed by labels. Really, like you can be the best artist, and if you're not getting that push, other genres it's not like that. Like I feel like when I listen to other type of rap or other type of music, it doesn't necessarily matter how much you're getting pushed. If you fire, you fire. And
he was signed to Universal. He was on Universal.
No, he was on Jive.
Jive. That's what it was.
Jive Records no longer exists.
What about Mr. Cheeks? How he fall off?
I wouldn't say Mr. Cheeks fell off though.
Last song he had with the jump off with Lil' Kim, right?
That was a Lil' Kim song, but I wouldn't see Mr. Cheeks is a legend from Lost Boys, so you can't necessarily say he fell off.
No, I mean as a solo.
Maybe you just found something else, like take Petey Pablo. You said Petey Pablo fell off, but Petey Pablo was writing for Empire, so technically he didn't fall off. He just went to do some other shit.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's like saying Chameleon fell off. Right?
Yeah, Chameleon didn't fall off. Chameleon just did another venture.
Agreed. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like he made $300 million with
That's kind of what you want to see. You kind of want to see growth in artists. Like you got your foot in the door, now do something else. I guess.
What about Lil Flip?
Lil Flip ain't fall off either.
Where's the albums at? Major.
You can't say major because major record labels really don't exist no more.
Hey, I mean, by your logic, then Soulja Boy had fell off when Soulja Boy was doing all his small little mixtapes. Soulja Boy was doing good numbers. He had a nice loyal fan base. He wasn't really in the media, but Soulja Boy was doing.
Soulja Boy is trash.
Exactly.
But listen. Soulja Boy signed to a big label, got this big push. Soulja Boy's doing all his interviews and stuff. Soulja Boy's back in the media. He's doing him. He didn't fall off anymore. I wouldn't say he had fell off even when he was doing he had his loyal fan base.
But why is it? But why
once you get a fan base, you don't need a major label no more. Like you could go independent and you'll be good.
Exactly.
Get more
he was
money.
Independent. Yep. He was independent the whole time. He said, "Yo, I want to be back in the spotlight." He signed to a big label, got the big push, doing crazy interviews, back in the spotlight. So it's all about the label, really.
But why is it that like when these artists is signed and they put out one single, like Designer, he put out Panda. Lil Nas X, he put out Country, Old Town Road. Mims put out
that shit was trash, by the way.
This is why I'm hot.
That shit is trash, by the way.
And Lil Nas X don't fall in that category.
Daquan put out Tipsy and Hood Hop. Never heard from him again.
Fire.
Chinky put out Right There, Holla, all that. Never heard from Chinky again.
Chinky had like 3 hit albums, bro.
He had the Chinky had the
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the one hit wonders. I'm gonna go back to the one hit wonders. Mims, This Is Why I'm Hot. Panda.
Same thing with Mills. Mills made an app and blew up. He found another way to get money.
So what happened to Panda? Designer.
Designer was in high school though, bro. You gotta look at the whole picture. He was in high school. He still was in high school when he made that song.
Yeah, and Designer used that to get. He used that on the He was in the Kanye thing, on the Kanye album. Right from that.
Okay, but why they not following up though? What's the follow-up?
You really think Designer's a rapper? You really think Designer's a rapper? Come on now.
Designer on the blew up because people thought it was Future. If we're being honest.
Yeah, come on. Designer is not. Come on now. Designer's not a rapper. I'm not saying he don't got talent, but come on now.
Man, it's something
if you can pick a good one hit wonder that has talent, then we can have a good combo. But I mean, there's a lot of one hit wonders that just didn't necessarily have talent. They had that one sound. They were only good for one song. Like
you could push anybody to have. You could push anybody. I mean, if he signed to Kanye, he's trying to get out of the label. Good music, but I mean. If they wanted to
buy his album,
no, I wouldn't. No, he's trash to me.
Okay, you just answered your own question.
Yeah, but they still could push him though. He's still.
No, I'm not. No, it's a tax write off. I'm gonna make some money off you because you got this hot single. Then that's it. I'm gonna write you off.
That's crazy.
Like I'm gonna use you, give you some upfront money, and that's it. He probably don't even own the publishing of Panda.
That song did stupid numbers on SoundCloud.
You got like a label, like since records not selling like they used to, a label got to make a money any way they can. You know, I'm gonna get you in this 360 deal.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect example. Look at Megan Thee Stallion. I gotta get that money out you. I gotta recoup. Now, like, would you say she's fire or would you say she's garbage? I mean,
I can't listen to a Megan Thee Stallion song. You like Megan Thee Stallion?
Garbage. Oh my god.
she's not for me. She
Yeah,
caters to her fan base. That's the best way I can.
Yeah,
Cardi B is
I
fire,
can't
though.
listen.
I
I
give you that
can't.
one. Cardi
I
B.
can't listen to a female that downgrade men to sell records. I can't do
That I mean, I can't listen to most of the female rap right now. Like, I mean,
that.
not the vibe.
If you're not
Cardi's
Eve or
okay.
Missy, I'm not listening.
Cardi's okay though. Cardi not all that, but Cardi's bearable. I listened to her last album; it was bearable.
Yeah, but she
But
ain't
then again,
Missy yet.
Cardi makes singles, so even if I don't like the song, I'm gonna like the song eventually. When I'm at the club, when I'm at a party, they gonna play some Cardi, so you're gonna be like, all right, whatever, it's all right, it's bearable. Megan, nah, definitely not.
I think Missy is trash.
Missy's okay, I guess. Missy is okay.
I think she overrated. I mean, I'm not taking her ghostwriting abilities away. That I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about solo song. What you think?
Missy's
Missy's
hits,
all right.
man. You tripping?
Missy's all right. Missy is all right.
She got hits.
Missy
She
got hits for days.
She got hits, but she fell off after the cookbook.
Again, she didn't fall off. Your definition of fall off is like it's fucked up.
Yeah, give us your definition so we could name some.
Her last album she just put out last year, it flopped, bro. It flopped. It didn't do numbers.
Let me ask you this one.
She didn't put an album out.
Yes, she did. She has an album out. She dropped last year.
No,
all right, wait. Let me
album.
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question then. I got a question for you, G. And I just want to, maybe this will help. All right. We got Wiz Khalifa. Did he fall off?
Did he fall off?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. See, I agree with that. Now, what about like somebody like Lil Wayne?
Wiz got a TV show.
Bro, what do music and TV got to do with each other?
Yeah,
I said music. We talking music, bro.
Yeah, rap.
I don't care what they do on the side.
All right, hold on. All right. I'm putting it like this to y'all. Will Smith. Did Will Smith fall off?
As a rapper? Yeah.
Musically,
move on? Or did he move on to something better?
That's a hard. That was not a fair comparison though. You know what you're doing on that.
No, that is a fair comparison.
You
if
know
I found
what you're doing
something
on that
better, same thing with Chameleon. Should I rap for pennies or should I make this
I give you that one. I give you that one. All right, so Wiz has a TV.
This nigga love bringing up Chameleon now.
Chameleon is the best example, though.
All right, so Wiz didn't fall off though.
Ain't nobody checking for Chameleon there.
Chameleon not checking for y'all.
Bang, bang, bang.
All right, I can use another example, right? You want me to use another one? Did Ludacris fall off, or did he just find something better?
I mean, Ludacris fell off musically before he got into all the hosting and all the shows and all that. He legit fell off. Yeah, I would say he fell off before he got into all that stuff. Yeah.
Ice Cube.